Hello and welcome to another wonderful episode of basically rambling and walking around outside as I basically do my job. uh, and to all of you, because I've had a sudden boom in subscribers and I don't know why, welcome to the channel, I guess. A lot of it is whatever the heck I want to do, so there's no real theme to the channel. It's just, hey, this is Joe and this is what I'm doing today. Excuse me. If you want more of a theme, it's a little bit more on Hitchcock Candyman where we read books. Anyways, yes, I'm actually really happy that I'm doing the live streams more. Once I finish hooking some things up, now that I found my old camera, I'll probably start doing more model building. I just need to finish cleaning up a spot for it and having energy again. I have been doing 14-hour shifts at work lately. And before anyone says, oh, that's illegal, it's like, no, it's not illegal if I say yes. And I have been saying yes for two reasons. Money's good, overtime is good. And the other reason has basically been that we need the help, and there's just not enough people yet at work. We're trying to hire more people, and I'd rather they be protected by someone than by no one. So I've been working 14-hour shifts. I only work 3 days a week, so it's not like, it's not horrible what's been happening. It's not like I'm working 4 or 5 days a week at 14-hour shifts. No, it's 3 days a week, 14-hour shifts. I can survive that. It sucks, but you do what you do. Usually it's three 12-hour shifts. I prefer that better. But anybody who's worked in healthcare, this stuff is very, very common in healthcare. Usually you see it with the nurses, not with the security, but that's how, it is what it is. Just gotta make sure there's nobody at their window so you don't see a picture of anybody. Because I prefer the backdrop of this than, you see the trees, but you don't really see the trees. You just see the stores on the other side. It's much prettier during the day because all you see is trees. Because there's no lights pushing through it. We have a big wall of trees all around the whole thing. Huge walking thing. I don't walk the whole grounds because it's more than a mile. I mostly walk around the residential areas and the buildings. I walk the buildings is really what I do. And then I go back and I sit at my room full of cameras and then watch. But it's good to just walk once in a while. One, it helps keep you stay awake, which is a huge thing. And then, besides helping you stay awake, it's good to make sure that everything's fine and there's nobody creeping around out here. And truth be told, just seeing me walking around or people walking around all the time, at all hours of the time, it's a good deterrent. Helps stop people from wanting to be out here. And worst comes to worst, I am armed. I'm not out here, I'm not going to show because one, and two, this is YouTube and they hate, yeah. No, this is what we're surrounded by. Trees. And that's all you really see is trees. Trees and bushes and bushes and trees and trees. It's very pretty, especially now that it's starting to enter spring. We're starting to get flowers blooming. But yeah, it's good to just walk the grounds randomly at night. Will help our mind. It's not really a bad part of town. It's actually a very ritzy part of town. Very ritzy part of town. I couldn't afford to live here. Because I work here, that's why I can't. But yeah, thank you to all the new guys who have been started watching. I don't really have much of a topic at all around this time. I've been starting to do other stuff. Basically just, I guess I'm tired. I'm getting a little burnt out. I've got a vacation coming up where my brother is going to be up and we're going to hang out for a bit, but that's not going to be till a month from now. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of burnout lately. But there's just been burnout period lately, especially in the healthcare industry. Yeah. Some of it's deserved. Some of it's not deserved. The amount of freaking TikTok nurse videos is weird. But I guess that's kind of what this is, in a way. This is the man's version of a TikTok thing, except for I'm not dancing. I'm just vlogging while I'm walking. Anyways, I'm almost done with the first half. When I get into the actual area, I stop because when I'm walking the outskirts of Building A, you're not going to see anything. But when I start walking through, there's too high of a chance of you looking through someone's window or yada yada, or seeing a name or a plate or a dignified, oh, people are already starting to plant in the garden. Again, I would show you the garden, but it shows their names because each garden plot is rented. And besides the fact that it's illegal, I've also signed a thing saying, I can't post anyone's names on social media. It's a HIPAA names aren't really a HIPAA violation. That's more a privacy violation, not a HIPAA. Because names aren't technically HIPAA. Anything that you can look up easily and find is not a HIPAA violation. Name, address, kinda. Address lost a lot of its bite because of address books. Back in the day, phone books used to have people's names and address. So that's why name, address, phone isn't really considered private or personable. Which is why technically doxing can happen, even though it's not good. Is because legally speaking, name, address, and phone number are not private property because you can look it up in a phone book. That's why I've never liked phone books. I guess, do any of you kids even know what a phone book still is? Because that's how we used to find everyone to call each other. Was looking up looking up people's phone numbers and phone books. That's how I grew up doing it. That's how most people grew up doing it, at my age and younger. I don't know if you guys even still have. I guess you Google phone book. Is there a Google phone book? I have no idea. There probably is. Oh, that's a bunny rabbit. Yeah, I saw something move. It's just a rabbit. I can see the rabbit. Stopped and stared back at me. Anyways, I'm about to get into residential proper, into actual people's houses. So I guess there was no point to this one today. I'll probably post it anyways, just to post something. Expect more live streams of art. I'm really trying to do those more often. Get back in the habit of it. And I really want to get back into the habit of doing models too. I've got a lot of fun ideas of doing actual dioramas instead of just Dungeons and Dragons stuff or tabletop stuff, doing actual little dioramas. I think that'd be fun. I know there's already tons of people that do it, but yeah, why not? This is my have fun channel. Anyways, probably gonna go shooting. Might record some of that. Anyways, you guys have a lovely day. I'm about to head into that. Bye.